In this video, you're gonna see how to use Terraform Cloud and GitHub along with a new Packetfabric Terraform provider. So here's the high-level steps of what we're gonna do today in this video. You can hit pause if you don't want to read it, but we're gonna go step by step. Step 1, fork the Terraform PM demo. This is a GitHub page, GitHub repo I created. It's on the screen now, and you can go ahead and use it or create your own. This is just an example. So here, this is just to show you what you need to do in case you are not very familiar with GitHub. One of the first things you need to do is to import the SSH public key. You have to create on your laptop, and this is necessary in order to do push to the repo, right? You git commit and then git push to push updates from your laptop to the Git repository, right? Here I'm just showing you how to create a pair of key and then just display the public key and add the public key into the GitHub. You don't have to do that. You can also directly update, edit the files on the GitHub web portal, if it's easier for you. All right, so here I am on the the PM demo GitHub account I created, and you can see here I'm forking, which essentially create a copy of that repo into another GitHub account, which is showing you here on the screen. And what I'll do here, I'll essentially clone that repo locally on my laptop. So here I just hit the clone button and then select the URL. And then on my VS Code, I just do a git clone, the repo, and then I'll go into the repo and I'll just do some cleanup here, removing some of the directories not needed. I've got few directories, CSP, Terraform, CSP, those are a few things we don't need. But again, you can use your own repos. It's just an example. You can start from this demo repo and then make it your own. But essentially here I'm just doing an update. This allows me to make sure my key was correctly set up in my GitHub account. So you see here I'm doing a commit and then a push. You're gonna have a warning if it's the first time. You need to allow VS Code to access to your to your GitHub account. So here that's what I'm doing. And then next we are going to look at the GitHub repo here on the web UI and see things were updated correctly. We're hitting refresh, and you can see here we only have this Terraform Cloud demo folder with two files, the main.tf and the variables.tf. And here, just to show you what it has inside, just for the demo again, you could put whatever you want to demo for your Terraform. So here we have a cloud router connection with AWS, and a few variables. Again, you can update and customize that as you wish. Next step, let's create a demo organization on the Terraform Cloud. So here we are on the Terraform Cloud console. I will select the second option, start from scratch, and pick an organization name. Bear in mind, this has to be unique. So you may have to change the name if it's been taken. This is an example here, you can see. And this is free, by the way. Terraform Cloud offers some free basic capabilities we can use for demos, so that's pretty cool. So here we just created that organization, and then next we're gonna connect the Terraform Cloud with the GitHub repository we just created before. So here we just create a new workspace. You hit GitHub, github.com. And then from here you have to allow HashiCorp to access your GitHub. So here, just to show you, I left intentionally this error so you can see and anticipate that as well. You need to allow pop-up, so the pop-up opens, and then you can select the repository or accept all the repository, obviously. Here I just select the one I created for the demo. And then you install, and then this will take a time. Sometimes you may have to hit refresh. That happened for me. But essentially, let's confirm the repo has been added. As you can see, super simple. Hit create workspace, and that's done. This might take a little while. You can see it's parsing the configuration, checking, what's on the repo. All right, so next step, configure Terraform environment variable. So here we are back on the Terraform Cloud platform, and we hit the variable configuration, and this is where we are gonna essentially add the API key, the platform Packetfabric API key, Packetfabric billing account, and for my demo I used AWS Cloud Router, so I also add the AWS account ID, right? So here what I do, I just copy paste the name of the variable, which has to match, and for the name of the key, it has to be tf capital letter underscore var capital letter, and then underscore, and then the variable name used in your variable.tf. So fairly simple here. I'm just showing you also how to create an API key. I presume everybody knows how to do that here. I just create an API demo key for 1 day. So hit create, pick up the key, and paste it. Super simple. Make sure you check the box sensitive, and you put a description. And you have to do that only once, right? Yeah. So here we have a little error because I left the space. So you have to remove the space. Again, I left that in the video so you can see. Pay attention in case this happened to you. Yeah, so I was gonna say, yeah, don't forget to hit the sensitive checkbox, so those values don't shown anywhere in the logs or anywhere in the console. And here I'm just grabbing the billing account ID here in my demo account, and like I was saying, you could pre-stage, pre-configure all of that before your customer demo, and then when you have your demo, you can go ahead and use that setup. Essentially, you don't have to do that in front of your customer, obviously, right? So here we save that second variable, and I'm not showing you the next one. I skipped it to save some time, so I just added the Packetfabric AWS account ID I'll be using. And let's do the next step, which essentially have to specify which directory in my repo Terraform Cloud will be looking, right? So, and it's kind of nice to also show you all the different options. You can, look at it and understand those. And then finally, let me show you how to apply the configuration. Super simple. The first things that I do here, I do a manual run, right? So I just go on the action menu on the top right and then run it. So you can see here, things should happen on the screen. You may run into issues, and if you have into issues, Terraform Cloud tell you what's going on, maybe a variable, incorrect variable, or something else. But in my case, it is successful. You can see, the details of your resources, which are coming from the Terraform config file on your GitHub repository. And here I'm just manually confirming, the Terraform apply. You can make that up automatic, by the way. But here I kept it manual. So here it will take the time it takes for Terraform Cloud to make the API calls to the Packetfabric platform in order to deploy the different resources and so on. So yeah, it's happening. It takes a few minutes. I would say more a few seconds. So green, job's done. We can go on the Packetfabric web portal and see, things have been created. We have one we have one cloud router and one cloud router connection. I just, flash you the AWS console so you can see as well the connection is there. And then just to finish the demo, let's remove, the cloud router. And here, what I do here, I just comment out all the different lines in the main.tf, save it, commit, and push. Again, super simple. You can do that step directly on the GitHub web portal, right? You don't have to have an ID. You don't have to do all of that from here. You can do everything from your browser essentially, right? But here for the demo, I use VS Code and Git, and I push, and you can see here all the change have been applied, and it is updated on the GitHub. And you can see here I didn't do any manual triggering in that case, because Terraform Cloud monitors the GitHub updates, and you can see here the push has been done and triggered a run, and I just manually confirm the run execution here, the plan, and this will essentially remove the cloud router from Packetfabric, and you can see everything happens automatically. So that's really showing the powerfulness of Terraform with Packetfabric and automation. Few more seconds until the job completes. Now the two resources have been destroyed, and if we switch to the Packetfabric portal, we can see the cloud router and the cloud router connection have been removed. And just to flash you the AWS Direct Connect console, we can see also the connection has been deleted. All right, thank you for watching. Let me know if you have any questions. You can message in the Terraform Slack channel. Thanks again.